أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما وألحقني بالصالحين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning and Ramadan Mubarak. So yesterday we had discussed half of the unit, okay? In words to know where base mean root or the lowest part of anything, okay? The next was roused mean to rise, to woke up, to get up, or to stir. Cell, that is a type of tree. Screech means to make somehow a loud pitched cry, scream, or noise. Slithering mean to slide, and wisdom mean uh, reason, intellect, okay, and somehow knowledge and experience to make sensible decisions. So, the wise all that we discussed in the first paragraph, we are told about the beautiful life of the sparrows, that how much peaceful and happy their life was. Okay, they were living somehow a beautiful life, and every year they used to make new nests for their kids. Okay, for their kids in what? In the cell tree. And then we also learned that there was a prince, and just in front of the nest of the sparrows, he used to swim in the cool water. That was his hobby. He loved to swim there. And then it happened that the mother sparrow, she laid eggs, and both of the sparrows, they were hopeful and they were delighted. And in the afternoon, they went out to see the prince, the prince swimming in the cool water. They were enjoying that scene, okay. And when they returned their home, they found that the eggs were missing, the eggs were disappeared. So they were most upset, they were heartbroken, they were somehow not feeling well because their kids, their coming generations, they were missing. So they made a great noise out of disappointment, okay. They made a great noise. And the father sparrow suddenly saw a snake entering into a hole, okay, and he realized, he understood that what the seed was. And then we are told that how they expressed their anger and their what? How they expressed their their disappointment, okay, their sadness, their agony, and how were they feeling all these things. So they fluttered their wings, okay, and made great noises, and they were wailing and they were mourning, okay, for the missing eggs. So that fluttering of their wings woke up the great owl, the wise owl, and then he inquired that what is the story, my dear friends, what is the problem with you all? Then both of the sparrows then narrated the story that their eggs are missing, and they saw a what? They saw a snake. And they were also, they told him that they have intention to get away, to leave this tree forever and go to somewhere else that is protected, that is secure. So the all he advised them not to leave, even not to think about leaving the nest or going away from over here. Okay, just because of that frightening, that horrid snake. Why don't you get rid of him? So if you want to leave this place, why don't you just get rid of him? Okay, why don't you try to what, or make a plan to kill him? So the sparrows. So from over here today, we will have to start the new what? The new lesson are the remaining part of the unit. The sparrows looked puzzled. But how can we possibly do that? Asked the sparrows. Please tell us. You're wise and can think of a plan. Now, the sparrows, they were so much what? Amazed. They were wondering, okay, that how will it be possible? How will it be possible that they will be able to kill the snake and get rid of him? Okay, How is it possible that a sparrow can kill what? A snake? You're wise, you're intellectual. Okay, you can tell us, please. Tell us that what we will have to do, what you're up to do to get rid of that horrid snake. Okay, you're wise and can think of a plan. You're witty, you're wise. Okay, you can give us somehow a plan. You can give us somehow a working scheme to kill that thing, to get rid of that thing. The owl sat blinking his large round eyes. Now, this situation over here, that what was the owl doing? He was blinking his eyes. And what sort of eyes? Large round eyes. He was blinking. Okay, it means that he was in deep thoughts. He was thinking of a plan. He was thinking of a scheme to get rid of that horrid snake. Go to where the prince has left his clothes. So the plan was that Mr. All is telling them that you will have to go to the prince's clothes, okay, said the owl, and pick up the prince's gold necklace. And when you get there, you will have to what? You will have to pick up the gold necklace of the prince and drop it in the snake's hole. And all you have to do is that you will have to drop it over there in the hole of the snake. Just you will have to do simply this thing. And what is the task? What will be your mission? The mission will be that you will have to pick up the prince's golden necklace. And when you pick it up, you will have to drop it in the snake's den or in the snake's hole. Okay? The sparrows did not understand what this was all about. The sparrows, they were simple people. They were not that what? Sophisticated or witty. They were not getting the point that what our dear friend, the owl, is saying, what is his plan? But they obeyed him. Okay? But they obeyed him. They followed him. They respected his plan. Okay? So the sparrows did not understand what this was all about. They were not getting to the point that what this person or our friend, the owl, means. Okay, but they trusted the owl. They were what? They were having a faith in him. They were having a faith in the owl. They were trusting him. They were trustworthy friends. Okay, and they respected his wisdom, and they were also respectful towards the intellect, towards the wit, towards the knowledge of that very person, that very old. They both respected his wisdom. Okay, they both respected his wisdom. And the sparrows thanked the owl, and for this plan, both of the sparrows, they were even not knowing that what will be the result, what will be the consequences of the or consequence of this picking up the what is that, the necklace, okay, and dropping it over there into the hole. What will be the result? But instead of knowing or thinking about the result, thinking about this plan, that is it practical or not, they respected him. They thanked Mr. Owl and immediately flew towards the prince's clothes. And without thinking, without wasting any time, they just got there where the prince's clothes were. Okay, the father sparrow picked up the prince's gold necklace while the mother sparrow flapped her wings and screeched loudly. So, what did the father? He was over there. What type of duty he performed? He picked up what? He picked up the golden necklace. Okay, he stole the golden necklace from the prince's clothes, and while the mother, she performed her duty of flapping her wings to make a noise. To screech loudly mean to make somehow a high pitched sound or voice or screaming or somehow cries. So both of the family members, they even just, even they do not bother to think about the plan, that is it working or not, but they acted upon the plan. They thanked Mr. Owl, and they straightforwardly get over there to the prince's cloths and picked up, Father Sparrow picked off the, what is that, the necklace, and dropped it over there in the snack's hole. And the mother sparrow, she do what? She did what? She tried to make screams and cries to notice or to alarm the soldiers, to alarm the guards and the prince that his or their necklace had been stolen, had been picked up by us. So the sparrows flew around. The sparrows, they were what? They were now flying around, okay? They were just going to get the full notice or attraction of the soldiers. They wanted to what? To give the clues to the soldiers that where they are going, just out of the reach of the guards, okay? And they were away, the reach of the guards. They were away from over there. That is why, they were doing what? They flapped their wings and they made a circular motion to get over there to the snack's hole, okay, and to be noticed by the soldiers, So that was their plan. That is why the mother sparrow, she was flapping her wings. She was flapping her wings. That was the reason of the flapping of the wings of Mother Sparrow, to what? To alert the soldiers that they should follow them. Okay, okay. The prince god were sitting on the bank of the river. What the prince god they were doing? They were protecting. They were guarding the prince. Okay, and they were sitting on the bank to keep a watchful eye over the prince. When they heard the noise, when they heard the flapping sound or screeches of the mother sparrow's wings, okay, they looked toward the prince cloth. So they looked over there where the prince cloth were, okay, and what they did, and they were surprised, okay, to see a sparrow flying off with the prince necklace. They were really surprised when they saw that the prince necklace has been picked up or stolen by a sparrow. They were really what? Surprised. They were amazed. They were not believing their senses, their eyes, that how is it possible that a sparrow is going to pick up or steal the prince what necklace? They were not believing it. They were not believing it. So the guards aroused. They got up. The guards got up to see a sparrow flying off with the prince necklace. The guards roused themselves and chased the sparrows. Okay, so both of the guards, they did what? They got off and they were alert and they started to follow the sparrow, okay, and they were now chasing, they were now what, following the sparrow to get back the necklace. The sparrows flew around. They were now doing what? The sparrows, they were flying around making circular what movements in just one out of the reach of the guards, and they were just they were just flying around away of the reach of the guards, that the guards may not kill them, the guards may not hurt them. At last it flew directly over the snake's hole, and at last the father sparrow get over there or got over there to the snake's hole. Okay, he reached over there and dropped the gold necklace into it. And the father sparrow, he dropped the golden necklace into the snake's hole, and the sparrow flew to the safety of the cell tree, and then he escaped to a safe what? To a safe position. Okay, to a safe position. Then he escaped to get away from the reach of the guards or the soldiers. Okay, he ran away. The sparrow ran away to the cell tree and perched on a high branch and sat over there on a high branch. Okay, he sat over there and now he was watching that what is going on. So in this paragraph we are told about what? The their performance, that how the mother and father sparrows, they were performing, they were doing. So mother sparrow, she flapped her wing to what? To alert or to get the what? to get their attention, and all of the soldiers or guards, they were alert when they saw, they were somehow surprised when they saw that the sparrows had taken away or picked up the prince necklace. They followed both of the sparrows, and the father sparrow, he dropped the necklace into the snake's hole, okay, and escaped to a high position in the tree, okay. The snake, startled by the arrival of the necklace, the snake was really surprised. Startled means surprised. He was surprised when he saw that from where the necklace came, okay? From where the necklace came. He was not believing that what happened and from where this thing fell. From where this thing fell, okay? So the snake was what? The snake was really surprised. Okay, so after that incident or accident, what the snake did when he was startled, mean when he was surprised that from where this thing came, poked its head out of the hole. He pushed his head. Okay, the word poked mean to push. Okay, or to bring out. He brought out his head. Okay, out of that very hole. Okay, and to see what was going on, to see that from where the necklace came and what is the story of the necklace. What is the story of the necklace? So the snake was what? The snake was really startled. He was amazed. He was surprised that what is the story of this necklace? From where the necklace came? So he wanted to know. Just for this purpose, he brought out his head out of the hole, okay, to see that what was happening, what was going on, okay. And what happened, just as it did so, just as he was brought out his head out of that hole, okay, what happened? The guards, they brought out their sword and killed the snake on the spot. So both of the soldiers, they were alert, they were having swords, they were having weapons. So they bring what out their sword and killed the snake on the spot. And that was the end of that horrid snake. That was the end of that terrible, terrific, what you say, that frightening snake. In the sparrows were overjoyed and they were avenged. The sparrows were avenged. They had taken their revenge, okay, of the eggs that their kids were being eaten by the snake. So they got their justice. They were now very much happy. They were overjoyed. They were overexcited. They thanked their friend and they were so much thankful to the all, okay, to the wise owl, and praised his intelligence. And both of them, the mother and the father sparrow, they thanked what? They thanked the owl, the great owl, for his wisdom, okay, for his plans. And the sparrows continued to live happily in the salt tree for many years, okay. In both of the sparrows, they were living over there happily for the rest of their life over there in the cell tree, okay, their home, their happy home. And the following year, the mother sparrow laid more eggs, and the mother sparrow, she laid more eggs, and the baby sparrows came, okay, and they were also living over there with their parents in the cell tree, and where the owl watched over them, and the owl was over there to watch over them, to protect them, to keep a watchful eye on them. So this was the unit we were told over here about the wisdom, about the wit, about the wit of what that wise owl, that how much wise he was, okay, and how he helped his friends the sparrows, and how he was successful to avenge both of the sparrows. So he was successful because of his wisdom, because of his plans, because of his wit, okay. And that was really a source of protection, a source of joy, a source of excitement for both of the sparrows?
कभी और क्या है यार ये चक्कर?
So this was the story. Okay, if you have any question or any word that is difficult, you can ask me. Okay, if you have any word that is difficult, then you can ask me. Do you have any word?
No sir.
No word is difficult?
No.
Okay, so can anyone tell me that what was the story? Can anyone tell me what was the story? Okay, the story was about two sparrows that their eggs were stolen by a snake, and friends used to come over there to swim in the school water. So the owl, their friend, the wise owl, he made what a plan to take the revenge from the snake and get rid of that very snake. And he made a plan, and that plan worked. And the father sparrow took or picked up what the necklace of the prince and dropped it over there in the hole of the snake, and the snake came out and the soldiers killed them, and they were avenged, and they then lived a happy life. Thank you so much. Goodbye and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.